Welcome to Brickwall Cinema. I'm your host, Chance, and today we have Lola and Sergio with us talking about Harry Potter 2, The Chamber of Secrets, or Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Let's go to our first impressions.
Okay.
Lola, what did you think about Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets?
I loved it. This is, in my opinion, the best Harry Potter movie ever. This one's my favorite.
Okay. What about you, Sergio?
For me, this is the point where Harry Potter started getting into the real nitty gritty of what actually happens in the books, because this got dark real quick.
I wouldn't say real quick.
Well, I guess compared to what I know from the rest of the movie, because like I remember the first one, like there were some dark moments and some scary moments, as I mentioned before in that episode. But then this one went full on with a whole like kind of murder mystery kind of thing.
I like that about it, though. It's not really murder, but it was pseudo murder.
I guess so. It was cool that they did that. It's just that it took me aback because I thought this happens like in the third movie. I didn't think it would happen so quickly in the second movie.
Yeah, I gotta say this. I know I said that I did not like this one. I think it's one of my least favorite ones.
Did you change your mind?
I will say this.
Okay, that one's no.
No, I think it's not as bad as I remember it.
Thank you.
To be fair, I didn't think it was bad in the first place. I just didn't think in all 8 movies it wasn't the best.
What? I mean, okay, there are 8 movies, so that's not necessarily the worst assessment. But I'm glad you like it more than you thought it.
It's not even the worst Harry Potter movie. I mean, in Wizarding World movie.
Exactly, that's what I've been saying.
The worst one is The Crimes of Grindelwald.
I honestly don't remember that.
Fantastic Beasts.
Does that count as a Harry Potter thing?
It's Wizarding World.
True, but it's its own kind of thing.
It counts.
So you don't like the spin-off movie about it?
I like the first spin-off movie. I like Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I did not like Crimes of Grindelwald, and I thought The Secrets of Dumbledore was not as bad as Crimes of Grindelwald.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I didn't know they made a sequel to that.
Really?
Yeah.
I think they made it's like a trilogy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is?
It was gonna be 5, but I think they gave up after they had to recast someone twice.
Yeah.
But back to Chamber of Secrets. Initially, what I did not like about this movie still kind of stands.
How dare you? But continue.
I don't like Dobby in this movie. I know why. Look, no.
Dobby.
Yes, Dobby.
Goat.
No,
Exactly.
if that's a goat, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna use that goat's blood. That cannot be the goat in my world. If people will compare,
You know
him
what
as the
you're
goat,
giving right now, Chance? You're giving mudblood. That's what you're giving right now.
Wow, you're using the M word. Are you using the M word right now?
Yes.
Wow, I'm hurt. I thought we had something going on here, and now you just call me a mudblood. Gee, I feel nasty just saying it. Help me get some water real quick. I need to get some soap in my mouth and just clean myself out. God, I feel nasty saying that word.
Now I just feel nasty the fact that you have to wash yourself after hearing that.
It sounds disgusting. It's a terrible word. Actually, yes, it is a terrible word. But
so you'd rather be called a muggle?
I was just thinking about that. Muggle sounds like an actual slur. I don't like that one either.
Well, it is. It is.
I think the fact is that they actually say it like it actually is a curse word, like some kind of like slur. Because whenever you hear it say it like the Malfoy family, the way they say it, they're saying it like it's a slur.
Well, yeah, it's everything to say Malfoy.
It's basically the same thing as when you call like a baby a bastard child.
Well, to be fair, no, it's not. Well, also to be fair, everything Malfoy says everything that comes out of his mouth sounds like a slur.
What?
So,
see,
the way he says like Potter, like the way he says Potter.
He sticks his head out every time he says it too.
Okay.
No, you gotta say with the accent Potter.
Like he spits on the actual microphone. Potter.
I mean, Potter's uncle or Malfoy?
No, Malfoy. That's what he says. Potter.
Okay.
Like he refers to him as Potter. He just refers to him as what does his uncle actually refer to him to? Does he refer to him as Potter or just Harry?
I think Harry.
Harry.
Why would he call him Potter? Why would he call his own cousin, like his own nephew, Potter?
Actually, it's not his nephew. It's his like step nephew or something.
You know what?
But yeah, I get what you're saying. I just wanted to know because I wanted to know if his uncle actually disdains him that much to not call him by his actual name.
No.
Yeah.
I just want to say,
I'll give you this. I could understand why in the beginning of the movie, you're like, Dobby, why are you doing that? Because he is kind of annoying Harry in the beginning. But in Dobby's defense, he's trying to save Harry Potter's life.
I know.
He cares about Harry.
He's saving it, but he's also gonna kill him in the process. For no reason. He's killing him in the process.
What do you mean he's killing him? How's that going to kill him? He just got in trouble.
Okay, but first time.
I don't think his uncle would kill him.
I'm not.
Wait. I think that Chance is referring to a time in the movie where he almost gets him seriously hurt by tampering with one of the balls at the Quidditch game.
Yes.
Oh.
Because that went a bit far. I didn't think that was Dobby.
He fucking died.
I know. Yeah. And I think the whole point of this was the fact is that since Dobby knows that something is going wrong and there's a really good chance that Harry Potter might actually die this time, they even admit it in the movie. Like Dumbledore says that Hogwarts is no longer a safe place.
Shit, it's never been safe.
So it's not as if he's doing it for no reason. It's very high stakes.
They have a little girl that died and there's a ghost haunting one of the bathrooms in there. It's not a safe place.
That was 50 years ago.
Yeah, still 50 years ago, Chance.
Oh yeah, it's 50 years ago. Ignore the ghost. That was 50 years ago.
Well, there are other ghosts everywhere.
Myrtle.
There's ghosts throughout the school.
Still, it's fucking ghosts. It's
to be fair, we didn't know she was murdered
but it's a child
this movie. We didn't know that until this movie. In the first movie,
why else would she be a ghost in the bathroom?
But Chance,
by ghost rules, you die. You haunt where you died.
Chance,
what other instance where you died in the bathroom?
Chance, she's the only child that has died in Hogwarts.
Exactly. They have a very high not die rate.
Okay, fine. Sure. Fuck it. All right. Mm-hmm. But still,
that's the
Dobby,
1% chance. The 1%.
Okay. In the book, Dobby fucked up Harry's like chance of going back to Hogwarts so much that after he made the cake make the cake fall into the ground, it didn't fall on the lady's head. It fell on the ground. Then there was a letter that came in. And the reason why the family that came over to visit the uncle and aunt at the house, they left not because of the cake going on their heads or the pudding, but because a letter from an owl flew in because the mom doesn't like birds.
That's such a dumb reason. I'm glad they changed that in the movie.
The letter also said, hey, we saw you're messing with magic outside of school. So this is your first warning. If you do it one more time, you're out of Hogwarts forever.
That would make me think, like, how is it they know that magic is being used, but they don't know who's using it?
Right? I'm really glad they took that out because that wouldn't have made any sense because Harry wasn't the one who did it. It was Dobby that did it. And even if they thought it was Harry, how would they have known that? That wouldn't have made sense. So I'm glad they changed that in the movie.
I thought they would have done it the same way how they knew in the book that Harry changed rooms.
I guess, but that wouldn't make sense because remember at the ending of the first movie, Hagrid eggs Harry on and says, you should mess with your cousin with your powers.
Right.
And then he says, I can't use my powers outside of school. And he's like, your cousin doesn't know that. So then what Hagrid told him would just not have made sense.
No, in the book, what happened was he was messing with him throughout the summer, but never actually used magic. He always threatened him.
Oh, yeah. Like saying, like, you don't want me to use my magic.
Don't make me use my spell to make you eat slugs. Or something like that.
Don't make me do.
Don't make me get my wand out.
Oh, it's coming out.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. But I feel bad I'm harping on Dobby so much because I know what he does later in the movies and in the books.
Exactly. Dobby is the best
this moment
ever.
in time,
he's best character.
This year at Hogwarts, second year at Hogwarts, fuck this little house elf.
What? I disagree.
I can kind of see it, but then again, I strongly
disagree.
I can see it, but then again, like I think because I just after watching it and seeing how like protective Dobby gets of Harry, I'm just like, you know what? He's an okay guy. He might have been his intentions might have been pure and misled, but he still cares. Like at least he cares.
Yeah, but
exactly. At least he cares, especially when you consider the fact that Dobby is Lucius Malfoy's house elf. So he could have ended up being the villain of the story, but he genuinely cared about Harry, even though he's basically going against his owner's wishes.
Yeah, I'm not denying any
and
of
he
that.
Probably could have gotten really punished for it if not for Harry also saving.
Oh yeah, he would have gotten an ass whooping.
Well. Exactly.
He could have died.
So that shows how much Dobby cares for Harry.
Or how stupid he is.
What? Dobby isn't stupid. He's trying to save his life.
Yeah, but by killing him, I'm not gonna ignore the fucking Quidditch the Quidditch game.
But he didn't almost kill him. He just broke his arm. And he indirectly broke his arm. Indirectly. And doesn't one of the nurses say in the movie, I can fix broken bones?
Yeah.
So either way, he would have been fine, like he was.
Well, the only reason why he was in the nurse's office for so long is because one of the whoever the guy is,
Gilderoy Lockhart.
Yes, him, who was a total fraud, completely botched up the whole spell that he put on him.
I liked him in this.
Exactly.
I liked him.
You liked him.
Yes.
He was funny.
He was. I like the whole deal. Like, there's a teacher that has no idea what the fuck he's doing and is acting like he knows what's going on and always kind of keep a smiling in face. And the point where Harry's like, he's like, oh my God, I think my arm's broken. And you see him come by like, oh no, I can save you. Like, oh God, please no, anyone but you. No, God, no. Off the bat, after literally a couple of days after, he walked out the classroom while the Pixies running around rampant in the classroom with the kids.
Yeah, that is not the opposite of teaching a lesson. He didn't teach anything.
I had as I was watching that, and I was like, they actually let this guy cheat. But then, like, at the end, when they say, like, okay, you can catch the monster because you say you're so good at it, I was like, they're setting him up, basically.
Look, Sergio, Sergio, the Wizarding World doesn't believe in background checks.
No, I mean, like, they're setting him up to prove that he can't do shit.
I'm just saying, the last arts teacher was what wasn't it? Professor Quirrell.
Oh yeah.
So, wow. Yeah. So either way, dark arts teachers, you can just never trust those teachers.
Exactly.
It isn't until the third time they actually get it right, but even then, like someone infiltrates the school. But we'll talk about that at the next movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the new people in the movie. We got introduced to Lucius Malfoy.
Yeah, Daddy.
No, he was already introduced. Oh, wait, no, his father. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Draco. I'm talking about Lucius. Okay, get it right, Sergio.
All right. I get confused.
You're talking to Harry Potter purist right now.
Whenever I hear Lucius, I just think of Dynasty, the TV show. Oh, Empire, not Dynasty.
You know,
I was thinking of like Lord of the Rings or like or something like that because he has. That look
yes,
like
he does look like Legos.
Legos. Yeah. Legos.
Well, you know what, Chance. You don't even like Dobby, okay? You're a mud the legend.
Stop using that word. Stop using that word. Okay. Muggle.
What the fuck?
Whoa. Okay. Wow.
Damn. You guys should just call each other that for the rest
better
of the
get
episode.
Reparations during Hispanic Heritage Month.
Reparations?
Yes, I'm going to get reparations during Hispanic Heritage Month.
Oppression is happening.
Reparation doesn't exist in the Wizarding World.
What? Yes, it does. That's what this whole movie's about. You're actually so wrong. It's crazy. That's the point of this whole stinking movie. Tom Lockhart is basically Hitler.
What?
Yeah, he's Hitler of the Wizarding World. Yeah, sorry. Riddle? I don't know why I said Lockhart.
Because he has Gilderoy Lockhart, the Pixie releaser.
Yeah.
The Bone Taker.
That's why.
I was just referring
to the Bone Taker. But yeah, he is because he wants all the wizards in Hogwarts to be purebloods. Doesn't want any mudbloods, any muggles.
But that's just Slytherin.
That is true.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Slytherin mostly is made of people like that.
Yeah, that's the whole. That's what
basically.
Yeah, that's what
I was gonna say no because of something that happens later in this saga.
Or people who are really stupid, like Malfoy's friends, just really stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I like this. I like how they went around it because even in the book, it was just them talking to Malfoy saying like, yeah, talk about Harry Potter and that fucking dumbass and that stupid ass Hermione, that little mudblood. like the whole getting everyone pissed off. And like, hey, you know that fucking stupid ass Ron and his dad, he almost got fired. Good for him.
Basically. What I want to know is in this movie, how the frick did Dobby just lock the entrance to the Hogwarts train? That's what I want to know. What is the range for house elf powers?
See, don't question it. I guess. Do
they ever explain that? Because that's what I want to know.
Not in the book. They just said he did it.
They just said he did it. He just does it.
Yeah.
Lot armor.
I want to mention Ron's dad. So I like the idea that there's a wizard that's made like his purpose, his job basically is to like, get rid of magical human like devices like that.
I don't think that's his job. I think he studies.
Oh wait,
them.
no, right? He studies it. He studies. Yes.
I found it funny when he asked, "What's the purpose of a rubber duck?"
Real.
In the book,
it's just there.
It was a heated argument that the mom and dad had about the car because he just did it himself. He modified the car and he's not allowed to have everyone see it.
Oh, I thought all the cars in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter were like that.
He just spruced it up himself.
Oh, okay. Can you spruce up my car?
That's actually really impressive.
It is.
It's cool. Why isn't he rich? Make some money, bro.
You see it in the house. You see his family. They are using every money that they have.
But I'm saying he could use his inventive imagination to make money. Be like, hey, you guys like my car? What if I do this to your
honestly,
car?
what? Never mind. I'm not going to mention it. I just think that I do like the idea that every way Harry Potter is trying to get to school, it's just backfiring on him. I mean, because of fucking Dobby, that little piece of shit, like that little fucking Gollum wannabe bitch.
What?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I'm just.
You're going really hard with that.
I'm not trying.
Jesus.
Sorry.
What the heck? What did Dobby do to you?
You saw what he did. He nearly killed Harry Potter.
Yeah, but
he
said even further. Like
Harry Potter must be safe. Let's leave him in the house where he can barely get food. He gets yelled at if his owl makes a peep. This is not better than him dying. Honestly, it's like him either suffering for life or dying. What are the two? Which one will you choose?
But he isn't suffering for life.
He would be
an hour
until he's 18, where he can literally leave the house. I don't know. It's just.
I mean, technically, he does leave earlier, but this happens in the later movies.
Yeah. Also, what's it called? What did you guys think of Ginny, Ron's sister?
I mean, there's not much to think about her because even though she's like a big plot point, she's not even really in the movie. She's just there. We find out she has a crush on Harry, and then that's about it until the final act where we're like, oh my gosh, Ginny had the diary. Whoa, because of her, this and that happened. He used her as a host. And then now she's about to die.
Yeah, there's not really much to say. She shows up for like a couple of scenes, so there's not really much to say about that.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, which is really weird because without her, the movie kind of doesn't happen. So odd. But yeah, we don't really see much of her.
I do like the idea that Thomas Riddle is trying to get to Harry, but the whole time they have the only thing that he has to get information about Harry is all the shit that Ginny is talking about Harry in the diary. I do like that's pretty funny.
Oh,
it's like imagine hanging someone so bad. You're like, I need to get every information I can about this guy, and it's just some girl coming in and telling you everything like in a fucking diary.
That is kind of funny.
Yeah. Honestly, I want to mention the rating with this movie is rated PG, but there's a lot of stuff that could scare kids, and I really commend this movie for that.
Yeah, it does have a lot of that stuff. Like that's what I was saying about this compared to the first one. I felt like this one would have been rated if it was released like nowadays, because this is a lot of scary. There's a lot of scary stuff that happens.
Were you gonna say shit?
Wait, honestly, I thought this was rated PG-13. It's really just PG.
They started rating PG-13, I think, at Goblet of Fire.
Oh, okay.
Or Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yeah, I'm glad they really lean into the darker elements of this movie.
But yeah, does anyone have any other notes you want to make sure with the movie?
You know what made me mad? Okay, so during the scene when they're trying to use the car to get to school and then they get stuck in the tree, right after that, where Severus Snape is like, you guys destroyed that tree, man. No, they didn't. The tree destroyed their car more than they destroyed the tree. Like, it made no sense. I was like, what?
Oh, yeah, I wanted to ask. Did it say where the car goes? Because it just drives off into the forest.
No,
I was wondering about that.
It has a mind of its own, and it's never explained.
It's magic.
Why does it go into the forest?
Maybe because it got lost.
It's magic.
It got lost in the middle, going back home.
Maybe. I just assumed it went back to the parents' house, but I guess it doesn't, because in the movie they're like, you destroyed the car and now your father has to find another way to work. So I guess it doesn't go back. I don't know.
Yeah, I was questioning that because it came back to save them from the spiders, which I love that scene. That was really cool. Where they were talking to the spider. And
so continue.
Sorry. Hang on, I'll finish. It's okay. It just kept coming back and it kept going back into the forest. I'm like, is it still trying to get back home? Is it lost? Is it just waiting in the forest? What's happening?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was mad when it walked away, but it can't go back because it already made a fuss and big scene wanting to throw away all this shit out under the ground.
Like when you get into an argument with your partner or something.
Yeah, exactly. You don't go back. You don't walk back. You're like, fuck you. Fuck all the stuff you have inside of me. I'm going home. Let me rephrase that. Hold on. I'm talking as a car in this situation. And just walks away or goes away, but it's like, shit, where am I? And you can't go back because you will lose the argument if you had to come back and ask for help.
Oh my gosh.
See, I was talking as a car.
I know. It just sounds so wrong.
Not if I was talking like a car. Jackass. Let's see. What else is there?
Dumbledore's sword. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. When Fox the Phoenix came and he gave Harry Potter the sword, that was the coolest thing ever. That's by far my favorite scene. This whole.
Really?
Yes, I thought that was so cool. When we get to see a freaking full-grown Phoenix and it delivers a sword, and the sword pops out of Dumbledore's hat, which doesn't make sense, but I love it because magic, so it makes sense.
Oh, I actually remember them talking about that. It's actually an enchanted sword that's supposed to present itself to whoever needs it. Someone who proves themselves. It's kind of like Arthur and the Stone, basically. No.
Okay, yeah.
No. The Sorcerer's Stone was enchanted to be in the person's pocket who doesn't want it, but this one is enchanted to be who's ever like shown principles of Gryffindor's house, basically, because that's actually the sword of the original one who helped create Hogwarts and the House of Gryffindor, Godric Gryffindor.
Okay.
Yeah, but that is so. Oh my gosh. I gotta say, as someone with arachnophobia, the spiders in this movie, I was on Ron's side the whole time. I remember even before we reviewed this, the first time I watched this, I was like, Harry, what the hell are you talking about? I don't want to follow these spiders. You're crazy.
Lola, you're the first person I thought of when I saw that. I was like, how is Lola going to feel about this scene with the giant spiders?
Yeah. Well, this scene, it doesn't really scare me. I'm just more on Ron's side. I'm like, guys, why are we here? Especially because Harry wasn't looking up and he kept ignoring Ron, even though the baby spiders that we saw in the beginning, they got even bigger and they were freaking gonna eat them. I was like, what the hell?
Why didn't they say like that?
Ron is much better friend than me, because if I was in that scenario, I would have been like, Harry, what the hell? This is all your fault.
Well, now
we're gonna die.
He was like that.
Die. We're gonna freaking die.
Oh, he was like that, but just not towards Harry. He was more like that towards Hagrid.
Yeah, he was more like Hagrid, and then he said, why couldn't it be follow the butterflies? So he was, in retrospect, a whole lot nicer than Harry. I would not have been nice. After we survived that, I would have freaking punched Harry. I would be like, this is your fault. What the hell? I blame you. I didn't want to be here. I want to go home.
Also, I'm since now we're talking about the main three, Hermione. So
Hermione.
I know she has like almost nothing to do with this whole story.
What? Yes, she does. Because without her, they wouldn't have solved the mystery. It's her clue that helped them.
Right. Okay, I take it back. She's not in the movie a lot. I should say that she's not in the movie a lot.
She's in half the movie.
Half the movie.
More like 1/3 of it, because she gets paralyzed like almost halfway through, and then they find an important clue in her hand.
And that was before,
so she's still useful even though she's not actually in an active role.
Yeah, and that was before.
Exactly. They need Hermione. She's the brains of the operation.
You mean a cat?
I mean, that was after she turned into a wolf too. So
no, a cat.
Mm-mm. A cat.
Yes.
Not a wolf. Cat.
Sorry, cat. I meant cat.
To be honest, I remember that when I was little. When I was little and I watched this for the first time, I got so scared of that because I could just see the glowing eyes, so that freaked me out so much.
God, you baby.
I guess that is pretty weird.
Oh my gosh! But still, though, it is pretty funny, and also it reminded me of a post I read about the movies, saying like how there's all these different things that students could do that probably would end up illegal or loopholes that they probably wouldn't have figured out. Then I remember Hermione saying this potion takes over a month to make and it's incredibly difficult. So then that brought my attention to the fact, like, yeah, there's a lot of overpowered stuff that they probably could do. They could probably do, and a lot of things that they probably shouldn't, that probably would be illegal. And it sounds like it might be easy, but in reality, these things are very complicated and hard to pull off. That's why those kind of problems that people have been bringing up don't really happen at Hogwarts.
Right. Let's see. Also, what do you guys think of Thomas Riddle or Tom Riddle?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think his reveal is one of the dumbest things in all the Harry Potter franchise.
His reveal that he's Lockhart?
No, that he's Voldemort.
Oh, sorry, not my bad.
Not the idiot teacher.
Because the way they reveal it is a fucking anagram. It's like, oh, Tom Marvolo Riddle is I am Lord Voldemort. Like, it has I am in the name.
That is true. And the way he revealed it actually brings me more to your side, Chance, because he says, "You didn't think I would actually keep my Muggle father's name, did you?"
Yeah. Like,
and he's like, you still have it. It's just twisted around.
Yeah. It's like, all is fucking stupid. I mean, it's funny, but I mean, I saw the same thing in a fucking Robert Rodriguez kids movie. This is like, I don't know. It felt really. Is it weird to say childish in a kids book?
Maybe because this is a kid's book. It was meant for
that. It is a kid's book.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? With the story, it feels.
So you would say with all the buildup, it doesn't feel satisfying?
No.
Or you just think it's dumb?
I get where they're going with, but I just think the reveal is stupid.
Yeah, the execution is like not that good. I guess it could have been more clever with that.
What I want to know is how he goes from looking like this to looking like Voldemort. Bro has no nose.
Oh, I can actually answer that if you want to, or you want to wait till we get to that part in the saga.
Let's do it later.
Okay.
All right.
There was something I wanted to mention. There was fucking, what was it? I'm trying to jog my memory right now. Oh. So I guess we're by the end of the movie now. So the point where Hermione gets to goes to dinner, like for the end of the school year, she comes back to see Harry and Ron after a long time of being stuck. Right. And she hugs Harry, but just stands around when she sees Ron. I thought that was the most awkward interaction I've ever seen in my entire life. I thought
that was weird too. I get that. I guess they're trying to build up like romantic interest in her and Harry. But they're all three of them are best friends. Why couldn't she just hug Ron as well? I thought that was weird even when I was a kid. I was like, what?
Did you catch that, Sergio?
I thought it was like the fact that they were Ron was starting to realize how, and Ron and Hermione always fight because Hermione is like the intelligent one, while Ron is like just this dumb guy who tries to brute force his way through things. Yeah. And I just saw that as like them actually acknowledging that they actually care about each other. So for me, that just felt like what they were going to do without actually showing affection.
Maybe, but I always thought that was weird.
Remind me, I remember Harry gets with Ginny, but
and then Ron ends up getting with Hermione.
Okay,
they're going for an enemies to lovers arc, basically.
Okay,
no, sort of like
or more friends to lovers, because I feel like they're not really enemies. Even in the first movie, I think they're
more like frenemies because they have like frenemies. They butt heads a lot. I would say rivals, but they're not really rivals in any way.
Yeah, just frenemies.
This is what I mean by like it picked up pretty quick. Because I remember in the first movie, they were establishing who they are. And then this one, they do like almost show like how completely they've changed from that first year.
Right. I mean, I think
there's like 6 more movies of this.
Yeah. I mean, I do. I keep on saying I don't understand what happened, but I mean, I'm not that. I keep on saying how I didn't like the movie as much. I appreciate it a lot more now than ever. More since I'm reading the books, I get it now. I think we should go to our ratings then.
That you realize your mistake and end up liking Dobby later.
We can't hear you.
I said I'm hoping you change your opinion about Dobby later on.
Why?
Because Dobby's the best character.
I am never gonna agree to that. But anyone have any other notes before we get to our ratings?
You mean like how Lucius almost straight up killed Harry Potter in front of like the headmaster's office?
Yes. Okay. So he was about to say Avada Kedavra. Why the fuck would he kill a kid? What did he like? Okay, I get what he did, but look, it's a grown adult about to kill a kid in front of his kid's principal's office.
I guess that's why we kind of like Dobby, because like he just straight up says like, "Hey, you ain't touching this sucker. You ain't touching him." And he just straight up like shoots him across the hallway.
That was funny.
That was great.
Yeah,
it's like finally someone hit this motherfucker.
I think it's crazy that I get that Hagrid has a lot of compassion and he loves animals, but I still can't believe he's like, you know, it would be a great pet, guys. Let's get a giant tarantula. I think that'd be great. Like, I still cannot fathom. Not only did he make that choice, but that was allowed. How is this allowed?
Oh no, it wasn't allowed. It wasn't allowed.
Oh, wait,
it was a secret.
Yeah, it was a secret. So that's true. So I guess it wasn't allowed. But still, also, like, how did nobody see this? It's a freaking giant spider. What the heck?
Well, they did catch a dragon last time.
That's true. It was 50 years ago. So
hey, actually, don't bring in time into this, because for all these wizards knowing everything that happens across the world, they still can't tell when they have a fucking huge monster in their building. So let's not give them credit for saying how old it was. They still catch shit on.
I'm saying
they knew it was there. They just assumed that it died or it wouldn't come back because they knew about the Chamber of Secrets before the student. So they knew about it. I guess they just thought, well, hey, we couldn't find it. It's gone now.
The thing is that Hagrid said it's what was the spider's name again? What was his name?
Oh, I honestly forgot. I was too focused on getting away from it.
I forgot too.
Erebroga or something like that. Anyway, the giant spider, he said that Hagrid snuck him out when he was convicted by putting him in the dark forest because he knows that even if they did know he was there, they couldn't find him in the dark forest because of all the protected creatures that are in there.
I do like how the big, I forgot his name, the big spider, he says, yeah, we will never kill Hagrid, but I can't say the same for you two. You're gonna die while you're here. And
that was messed up.
All the spiders are ganging up on him. Like, I can't do anything for you. You're on our jurisdiction. I can't say anything.
To be honest, that actually made me like Hagrid a lot because like he's such a compassionate guy, such a gentle giant because he actually has giant blood.
Right.
That even the spider, like even if his tried anything, he would straight up say like, no, you ain't touching this. You ain't touching my friend.
Like, yeah, you might be a friend of Hagrid, but you're not a friend of me. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna kill you and your friend. I don't give a fuck if you're like, I don't give a shit if you survive Dumbledore. You're not gonna survive me.
Wait, does that mean that Hagrid has straight up protection every time he goes into the dark forest? Because like he's friends with the centaurs and the giant spider.
He's friends with everybody at this point.
Right.
Like, Hagrid has connections everywhere.
Sure is.
Well, he's been there for over 50 years, so.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like
connections.
No, I mean like never mind. I was gonna say like it's natural for him to live that long.
Oh.
Like I remember what I said. He has giant blood.
Right.
I think his father or his mother was a giant.
That explains why he's giant.
Yeah, he's not the only one either.
Yeah.
Who else?
She shows up. It's a woman that shows up later in the movie in the saga.
Oh, okay.
All right. Gotcha. I think we should get to our ratings.
Yeah.
Sergio, you go first.
I would give this I would say a 4 out of 5 because there are some things that I was just like not a big fan of, but I think what added to my enjoyment was that I actually got to watch this with my family.
Oh, wait, now or for this episode or just in general?
For this episode and also like past, because remember, like when I was living in this little room, me and my family had only these movies to watch. I watched one of the movies with my dad, and this one I recently watched with my mom. And it's because like I was able to actually hook up my PlayStation to actually play it on the TV, so we watched it.
Oh,
okay, cool.
Lola, what's your rating?
I think I would give this 5 out of 5. Like I said, this is my favorite Harry Potter movie. I really enjoy it.
Okay, and I'll give this 4 out of 5. I still think it's not the best out of the trilogy of the octilogy saga. Yeah, it's better saga, but I do like it a lot more than I did before.
Nice.
All right. I think we can call that an episode, guys.
Okay.
All right. See you on the next one. I'm Chance.
Okay. I'm Sergio.
And I'm Lola.
And have a cinematic day.